Yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Chuck me a subscribe if you like what you see. Let me know what you don't like down below if you don't like what you see. You know, they took the negatives away, so I can see them, but nobody else can. How silly. How silly. Give me a little feedback if you want to. All right, we are here on Proc. No, we're not. We're on Malinovka. Same kind of map. One of my favorite two maps. Proc being the other one that I just mentioned. 3 guys down at cap, couple guys hang out in the middle, a nice attack going up the hill. I dispensed with the preliminaries, but I basically at the beginning said, hey, help me take the hill. I'm going to switch off here. It looks like we have plenty up top. So I'm going to take this tank, which has good gun depression, and we're going to come down here. I see the Emil. I would really like to get rid of the Emil right there. He's an autoloader, so he kind of unloads his shots into the Lanson right there, and I'm just going to keep on moving up to this rock. I think I get a bounce on this T10, unfortunately. Nope. Oh, okay, we do get a hit. Good. Go ahead and tuck up here. The 5100 YOLO's in. Maybe a little early. There's just a lot of guns left here. Put a shot into him. I eat one from the 4202 and then another one from the Carnarvon. And so they have reacted to this low push, and the guys up high are being a little bit... and I guess they're fair enough. They're fighting a 50 TP hold down, and they've got a 112, so they don't want to just walk into it and let a bunch of guns take them out, but we're in pretty good shape right here. Look down at the cap. So what we're going to talk about here is kind of glove saves and reactions. Let's shoot into the side. By the way, that FV4202, the side of that turret's not very thick, a little bit angled right there, but you can get pins on it. That was a standard round. This is my EU account, so I do shoot a lot of just standard rounds on this one. I don't carry near as much gold on this account. Kind of doing a bit of the free-to-play idea right here. Come in to get a shot on the PR. I do not prioritize the IS-5 because the PR is low hit points. I'd really like to get rid of him. We leave him with 45. So what did we do damage-wise? 331. A little bit of a low roll. Would have taken a high roll to get rid of him. And I don't know. That sucked. Highly angled right there. Not quite enough look down. Now the IS-5's showing up. Lansing gets a nice shot. He makes the IS-5 shield. A little overextension right there. 317. Please stop. 5100 gets a shot. The object, we need to kill all his buddies, and then we can kind of isolate him. He does have a lot of help back there, so he's shot. I'm going to come in there. Yeah, another kind of rushed bad shot on my part. Lanson does a nice job getting in there on him. I think he ends up losing his tank for that. Get down into the lower plate. Oof. Struggled a bit with the shots on him. Some kind of rushed shots, not really great angles where I was. Getting tight up onto a 252U is a recipe for bouncing. Might have actually had better, I don't know, success, I guess, if I had gone after the turret or the top of the turret with the little look down on those hatches there, even though they are thin. So we're going to push in on the Carnarvon. We got him in all kinds of crossfire, but go ahead and take a look at the minimap. Things are going pretty well. We're up a few hit points. I've got almost 2,500 damage. We're winning the hill. We've got him pushed off, but I want you to see the danger that's about to develop here. There's a lot of things going on here. So the positioning, I think a good portion of the team went where they needed to be to win the game. But at some point, there's going to have to be a reaction to the failure down by the cap. So one of the reasons we had an overmatch up here, we just played better. But they had a few more tanks kind of working their way down. I bounced off that guy, another rush shot. They had a few more tanks and obviously outplayed our guys down on the cap. And all of a sudden, the cap is open, right? There's just the G-SOAR out in the corner. I don't get the kill right there. There's a G-SOAR in the corner, and we're all up here. So at this point, I'm just going. My intention is to come down this hill and head straight towards cap because I can see what's about to happen. If they get 2 on, say they had put 2 on right now, we probably lose. And I'm just going to ignore any shots people may have on me, shoot as I go. It's unfortunate the 122 is there. I note that, and I know that more than likely I'm going to have to just go past this guy. There's also a Scorpion down there, so that sucks as well. There's the Scorpion. So I'm going to tuck in this way. And you can see that had they put 2 on right away, say that Su-101 had driven onto cap, and there he is. All right, so there's the Su-101. He's just hit cap. We have 27 seconds. They are losing pretty handily, except for the fact that they're in a great position to cap us out. So we're going to have a glove save right here. Notice there's a bunch of guys still pushing into the enemy team. You know, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Start heading back this way. All their campers will still be there later on. 122 takes a hit. I'm just going to go past the Scorpion. I don't have time to mess with him. I'm just going to accept that I'm taking damage, and maybe my armor will help me out here. I bounced that guy, and that is unfortunate. There we go. We get that dude lit. He's dead. Fantastic. This gives me a moment to deal with this 122. So we'll hit him, and I'm hoping I can back out of this thing. There we go. Get repaired, and I'm going to ignore it because, holy cow, that dude's still on cap. Whatever hits me in the back, don't care. I'll hit him on the way in. There we go. And he tracks me. That was actually a good effort on his part. If he meant to do it, good on him. If it was an accident, then it was lucky. But now we kind of got this thing dicked, right? Except that we got 12 seconds, and somebody's got to get in there and light the Progetto. So we push on in here. And good on the Progetto and the AMX 5100, who all made it happen here. We get these guys dead, and it ends up being a win. 3,190. Total glove save. Not saying it was just me. Absolutely not. 5,100. The Progetto and the G-Sor finally got in there once we got some help. Looks like even the Basante started working in that way. Eventually, everybody kind of got the memo and started headed this way. Would have been nice if even more had gone initially. And I suppose there is an argument to be made for the people who pushed into their campers to keep them a little bit busy so that they weren't all shooting at us. You know, if there was a bit of a organized situation on this as far as the gameplay goes, you might have had that on the caller. Hey, like those guys, keep them busy. You, go back. You're the fast tanks, all that good stuff. But this is a pub match, so you kind of got to roll with the flow as far as what you're seeing. I think it's a great example of not pushing the flank you just won, because more than likely your cap's in trouble, or at least go to the middle and start working both flanks, provided it's a map that you can do so right there. I cannot stress that enough if you're new to the game or you're just learning how to be good at the game. This is easily the top thing you can do to win more, by miles. It is a basic flow of World of Tanks. Go to your flank, win, go back, or move to the middle. Stop pushing caps. There's no reason to push caps unless all flanks are winning and it's a Rompel Stomp, in which case you're W to the HP. But that's easy to say. What do they look like? Well, this is one that looks like I need to go back. It's a pretty obvious one because guys are jumping on cap and everyone lost down there. But even if we'd had a guy or two down there, would have been a good idea to send some back and clean up their pushers. All right, guys, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for tuning in. We will see ya.